Alright guys, so before we begin the video, we just want to do a shout out to Cardo who recently stepped up to sponsor us. And I have been using the Cardo Pack Talk Neo for a couple of weeks now, and it's really awesome in the concept. I'm going to show you right here. Really helps me with communicating with the riders, like especially Zah. When I'm riding with him, we discuss topics, plans while we're riding, and also I listen to my tunes with it. And you can get the Cardo Pack Talk Neo, its accessories and other Cardo related products at Job Egg International. So once again, huge thanks to Cardo for sponsoring us. And now back to the review.
We are here at RR Gelang Patah and it's currently 7:30. So as you can see, the gas station behind us, lots of motorbikes. So this is the peak hour usually at Tuas.
And some more because it was raining earlier on, so we had to delay our recording.
Also, just to inform you guys, Zah forgot to bring his adapter for his DJI Osmo. Hopefully you guys can hear his voice clearly lah. But if not, it's okay lah. But you'll be hearing my voice more lah. So Zah, what is your expectations?
I don't know, let's take a look at the camera. Oh my goodness.
This is Tuas.
Yes.
Actually, I went in before during this timing. Memang rabak Some more, the big bike and with my wife So that's why I tell my wife, I tak sanggup during this timing. Then we'll go in after 9:30.
Well, for the content.
For the content, it's really for you guys, no. Seriously, it's really for you guys.
Make our move, leaving Gelang Patah R&R. This is actually the first time in a long while I'm going in at this timing, because I think, as I told Zah, I told my wife that we have come in to this timing at this timing before, and the jam is really terrible. At the end, we reach workplace also like after 8:30, so it's like almost going to 9 when we reach a workplace. And it's at Tuas, not worth to be waiting at the checkpoints. And then from then onwards, whenever we need to come into Singapore, even myself, I'll come in after 9:30. Zah has told me that this is his first time he's coming in to Singapore from Gelang Patah at least. And he wants to see how the traffic is here at Tuas side.
Technically, this is my first time entering Singapore during the morning rush hour. All this while I go through by the Woodlands.
Okay, so it's starting to rain now. I think you need to wear a raincoat in front. And you just packed yours. Honestly, the rain is dampening my spirits a bit, but for the content For the views
At least laluan manual ni is short.
Reminds me of the peak hour in the evening also. And mostly Malaysian riders are on this manual lane, so they will clear quite fast one. So when you're bored, you just admiring your surroundings, the bikes, the people around you. But just now I see the queue at the Tuas checkpoint now. Wow, very scary actually. So apologies if the water droplets are on the lenses later, because it's rain, so unavoidable. I also cannot do anything much. In fact, it's a risk for me because I'm getting my GoPro wet and it's no longer waterproof.
Well, lucky my DJI is waterproof.
Oh, even though you put earpiece or you put external wire mic?
No, actually I take out the external mic and then I just put back the cover piece lah.
Saya? Awak tahu Allahu Akbar. Okay, kasih tuan. Allahu Akbar. Zah, dia kenal aku Zah. Orang immigration tu kenal aku YouTuber Aku macam Kira-kira kita marriage dah memang spread dekat seberang Tambak How depan you Zah? Aku tak nampak kau pun. Zah? Kau dah jalan Aku dah keluar daripada immigration ni. Tawakal je lah. Tapi so far my GoPro made it once when it got totally submerged, and I realized that it was it was not waterproof anymore. Then I put it in some rice. But the thing I hate about secondly is that the trucks they were also makan into the car lane, and then they will block the whole car lane. But for us motorcycles can squeeze through lah. But sometimes if you bring a bike with side pedals and all that it can get a bit difficult to lane split where we have to lane split in between the cars and the trucks which we really must take our time. I mean, if you ask me, don't be pressured by the motorists or the kapchais around you lah. Just take your time. No rush guys, no rush. But it's kind of intimidating when I first cross through here.
Yeah,
But after that you get used to it. So I see a couple of heavy vehicles in front. Even the buses, they're not supposed to be on the extreme right actually, because they are going in together with the trucks. But for some reason they still are on the car lane, blocking the car lane.
because the lorries are blocking the bus entry.
So I have to say, in terms of the lane management over here, it's quite terrible lah compared to Woodlands.
And this is still under Malaysian jurisdiction. Singapore's border is only very like what, 300 meters? Very short.
Because apparently Tuas checkpoint sits on reclaimed land. It's times like this I'm thankful that I'm riding a scooter. A small automatic class 2B scooter.
Okay, just now I think we started entering this about like what, 5 minutes ago. 7:58 58
Yes, correct. Now is 7:57. Oh, maybe I look at my watch lah, it's accurate timing. Now it's 7:58. Sorry. So I think could be 7 to 8 minutes already. See, all the van and the bus, they're trying to get into the lane on the left, blocking the car lane.
What to do? Oh man. Okay. So now it's apa?
Okay lah, I think this part is the motorcycle jam already lah. It started already. I reckon lah.
So time now is 08:00.
Okay, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. And we still haven't crossed over to the Singapore side lah. But you can see the sign, "Welcome to Singapore" at the head. So that is already Singapore's sovereignty. And to think that all of the lanes in Tuas checkpoint are all automatic for motorcycles. It's just a sea of helmets and raincoats.
Kima tu.
Kenapa? Oh, horn
Dia horn.
Standard Azhar. Okay, see now the motorcycles are taking over the bus lane already. Yeah, so cannot do anything Now the truckers.
So apparently the motorcycles are already like blocking the lorry.
Oh yeah, they cannot go through. No wonder the truck driver keep horning and horning.
What behavior do you call it? Selfish behavior.
What to do? I think this is a daily thing. So every day this shit is happening,
They shouldn't have do that, but just because you can select, in my opinion just because you can select doesn't mean you can take over somebody else's lane,
And then in front, when they want to go into the motorcycle lane also, they will cut us.
The thought of cutting queue cutting is really irritating and disgusting.
Okay, so finally the truck lane has been cleared. All the trucks are moving smoothly again. Somebody's BTO is on the way. Oh, apparently there's ICA taking care of the lane. I think Zah is further ahead of me. Oh, I think you're further ahead of me. Yeah, because all the queue cutters. It's okay lah. Anything we just meet after the immigrations. Cannot do anything. They also see this as a daily occurrence. It's a daily occurrence for them. That's why they just trying to do their best, There's so much you can do. Alamak, kat sini punya. Aku macam kandang ni. Okay, aku nampak kau. Aku one back behind you.
Finally we have cleared the immigration. Okay, rain starting to build up.
Okay, it's a staggering 43 minutes, 45 minutes. Now it's already 8:44.
Okay guys, now it's 5:28 PM. We are going towards Tuas, and hopefully we can survive this rush hour traffic. What do you say?
Yeah, I can see all the Malaysian motorbikes. They're like very aggressive, speeding past us and all. Oh my god, so scary. It's so intimidating actually. They're like coming to the checkpoint like a ship that's just let out of the cage or something. Okay, approaching Tuas checkpoint. So as that says, now it's currently 5:24 according to my watch lah. So let's see how long we'll take to clear Tuas immigrations. But from my personal experience, at least 40 minutes. At least 40 minutes. So Zah is hanging in the back right now. I think I'm gonna wait for him for a bit. Just go through. Okay lah, hopefully we won't be stuck at this viaduct. Can see the car queue is quite long.
Okay lah, I think this traffic this timing still okay lah kan.
Okay lah, people just go back KO at 5 o'clock. So right now they just arrived at the checkpoint lah. Oh okay, not so bad Azhar.
Yeah lah, now what time?
Not so bad lah, you're right lah.
Now it's only like okay, this is where I will depart from you. You go into that kandang kan. I will go inside this kandang.
Okay lah, I'll be over here lah. Mana kau? Oh, okay, I saw you.
Okay, then we see who first. My watch is 17:26. Okay lah, let's put 7:25. 7:25. I estimate within 20 minutes.
From my experience, it's like 40 minutes.
I finish work at 8. I reach here probably about 8:45, 9, before 9.
Before 9. So the jam at that time is not that terrible lah.
Yeah lah. So even if this kind of traffic, I believe Tuas checkpoint will clear very fast, unlike Woodland checkpoint.
I think the rabak timing should be after 6 because that time I came in at 6 plus. I waited for 45 minutes. And interesting to note that all the counters in Tuas, they are all automatic. So if you got some issues with the passport, they'll escort you to the office. Seems like your side is not moving. My side is at least moving, you know. So I'm here, next to you. The one that irritates me is the merging part lah. Like in front there, they will merge together, you know. So just tahan only.
Yeah lah, quite true lah. This is just the bottleneck in front that makes traffic slow. Otherwise, it's very fast clearance.
And the thing I like about Tuas, no bumpy course.
The thing I like about Tuas is its system never fails.
Very seldom. Like Woodlands, every time.
Grams, yeah.
Cannot wait to get in the shade. The sun is I'm really sun tanning here, guys. Okay, finally I'm in the shade. Much more comfortable. Okay, don't worry Zah, I'll wait for you in front if either one of us is early. Actually, Zah, for some reason your lane is verging into my lane. Currently it's 5:45. 20 minutes.
Alright guys, so 2 days of using the land borders during peak hours and
How do you feel having to wake up in the wee hours of the morning?
oh my god. The first day I wake up at 4. The second day I actually woke up at 4:30. Oh my god. It was
It was dreadful.
Was dreadful lah.
Imagine having to do it every day.
Okay, just a bit of background. I'm not crossing like Zai every single day lah. For me, I come in
As and when
I need to, and I also come in after peak hours. So it doesn't impact me that much. Seldom lah, very seldom I encounter the peak hour jam, and yeah, it is terrible as advertised. But once you get the hang of it, you kind of get used to it lah.
Once you get used to it, it just numbs, you know. Oh, it's just another day, another working day. But frankly speaking, even though I travel every day, no, I don't really actually time my crossing, you see.
So when now that you look at the timings, do you feel that it's a waste of time, or do you reckon that wow, I didn't know it's that long, sir?
Let's start at Woodlands. I know I already manage my timing. There are days that I overslept. I wake up late, I left home late, and then I will reach work late. But same thing, I very seldom time my queue. But coming in, I realized that it's slightly less than an hour. So on Monday, in the later part of the week, it will be much faster lah. Personally, I feel Monday traffic is really bad. And then when come to look at it, it's not so bad. I thought it would be like an hour plus. But I realized this like slightly less than 1 hour, like 50 minutes. So not too bad lah. I mean, and then going back also, I always thought that I will be stuck for another hour. But I realized, it's like 45 minutes. Okay lah, not too bad lah.
It's not that bad lah.
Yeah, not that bad. I mean, it's the same timing as I would reach home when I travel by Tuas. I will reach home about the same timing. It's just that I'm all hot and sweaty, and then breathing in all the fumes. That's it.
It's also a workout because you're pushing your bike. Yeah, unless you're using a PCX lah. How do you feel about previously, before the pandemic versus after the pandemic?
It's the same. It doesn't make any difference.
No difference.
The only time that it was really a difference when the borders started to open up, and then there are still some control measures to the flow of the Malaysian workers working in Singapore, right? There is certain measures to control the inflow. During that period,
that first 3 months after the borders opening,
the first 3 months was like, wow, it's really heaven.
Smooth, It's like wow, it's like so fast, 5 minutes Wow.
But then after that they open up totally. Wow.
Okay, it's back to pre-pandemic levels. Can say that maybe it's gotten a bit bad, a bit only lah.
About the same. About the same.
For you about the same Okay, for me
it's about the same.
Because for me it's a bit bad lah, versus my experience previously. Because maybe more Malaysians are working in Singapore nowadays, and also more Singaporeans are also looking to stay to Malaysia. Like me lah, I became one of the Singaporeans that stay in Malaysia after the pandemic.
Can you imagine? He ever told me that if he gets married, right, he don't want to stay in Malaysia. He personally told me, I'm not going to stay in Malaysia. I'm not going to be commuting every day.
Oh my God.
He is eating his own words.
I'm really eating my own words, guys. Yeah. So whatever you say, it may be the opposite that happened. But I don't know. It just fate lah.
But it's a blessing in disguise.
It's a blessing in disguise lah. I mean,
you do enjoy staying here.
I do enjoy staying here. No doubt about it lah. No doubt about it lah. This one we'll elaborate later on lah, on another point. Okay, so Zah, what's your advice, for riders wanting to commute like this?
For Malaysian riders, commuting meaning they are going to work. But for Singaporean riders that are going to commute every day like this, that means they have some attachment.
Roots.
Yeah, whether they have a house, they have a family here. When we understand that for what we are commuting for, then it makes, you just forget all the hardship, all the sweat, all the tiredness, right? You already have an objective in mind that you are doing this for the sake of your family. Or once you already establish that, then you have to establish not to be mentally worn down. You can be mentally and physically
exhausting.
Exhausting,
Yeah,
yes.
especially for me. The first few times I was stuck in the jam, it's like, why am I doing this?
There is a certain unwritten rule, unwritten etiquette in queuing. For example, let's say you are in a queue, right? You want to cut into the other lane. You just,
Like that,
just like that. People will give way.
Yes, correct.
People just like that. People will give way. If you accidentally hit the person in front of you, right? It's okay. Just say sorry. Like that. Okay. But if it's broken, then you have to face each other lah. But then most of the time you'll be like, okay lah. When you are in a bottleneck, whose head is first, whose tire is slightly in front, he has the right of way.
Yeah, correct. That's the science of it, no? And it's really an unwritten rule.
This is an unwritten rule.
Yes.
That you cannot. People won't argue. We will not go to the extent of beating up, each other, just
like some of the
recent,
viral videos.
just the recent viral videos of that two chaps, right? We won't go to that extent, but there are instances whereby heated arguments can occur. So if in a heated argument occur, if both egoistic or don't want to lose face, right? Sure, definitely it won't be a very pleasant travel back lah. It just adds on to the frustration. If you are in the wrong, just say sorry. Even if you are not in the wrong, your conscience is right. You are in the right position. Just say sorry lah. Yeah, just forget it lah. Let people have their way.
Yeah, and then your heart also must be strong enough lah.
You have to be calm in the inside to face this thing.
Yeah, and then not only that lah, your bike damage or what, suck it up lah.
But how about those big bikes, riders with big bikes?
Yeah, how?
How?
Not sure.
I'm asking you because you are riding a big bike.
I'm riding big bike tahan no. I just tahan lah. No choice, bro. My NC 750 still have to go through the jam. What?
Imagine.
Then like people want to cut in front of me. Okay lah, cut lah. No point also thinking like, lama this one idiot lah, whatever. Just cut lah.
Scratches.
The sports tiny scratches, I have to be immune to it.
You don't have to. You cannot have personal attachment to your bike to the point that even is a little bump also you
get worked up over it.
Yeah.
That's why you see the Malaysian riders, they ride kapchai, they ride scooter. At home got BMW.
Imagine you have to do that with a GS stuck in a jam.
My God. That's why you see all those riders with side panniers. Alamak, I would pity them. But then at the same time also, okay lah, this is what you asked for.
This is what you want.
This is what you want. You have to face it lah, bopian lah.
Yeah lah, quite true lah. Looking back, the Malaysian side of the checkpoint, especially in JB, the counter can be very narrow.
Yes,
if you're riding a big bike, a GS, even if they have a designated lane, you have like a barely and slightly more than an inch of gap.
Ever see before a video this rider remove a side pannier?
Yeah, I've seen a rider actually, like before he actually remove, he put the other side, he push the bike, then clear the immigration, then he put back.
Let's reverse the role lah. What about a Malaysian who's seeking employment in Singapore and will be riding? What is your take?
I think it's best if we get a Malaysian.
It's best if you're a Malaysian and you see this video, contact us below, then share.
Come to our office and then we have a chit-chat session.
Share your experience. I mean, no harm in sharing. Your story, why you decide to make Singapore a place for you to work lah. A place to find makan lah. #RUNSGD. You can share what's the best timing to cross.
Best timing to cross for motorcyclists, for
of course this is motorcycle related channel mah.
I mean, because if I were to say a car is very unpredictable.
Yes, correct.
You thought, this time no jam, sekali jam.
Yes, correct.
But motorcycle traffic is very predictable. You know when is the peak hour, people go to work, people go back home from work. These are the two timing that if you don't want to be stuck in the jam, you can avoid these two timing. Other than that, other times is okay. No? Okay, for Woodlands, leaving Singapore, the peak period, okay, take note of this, from my observation, is usually from 7 a.m. until probably about 10 or 11 a.m. Slightly before 11 a.m. Those are the time that Malaysian workers finish their night shift, they go back. That is during that time. Okay, that is in the morning. And then in the evening, the heavy traffic will start anywhere between 4 or 5 p.m. until 10, 11, sometimes 12.
Yeah, correct.
Depending on how many people finish afternoon shift. Those people working afternoon shift, they finish at 10, 11. So that is the time they go back. This is just a guide. This is just a rule of a time. This is not like
strictly time. Okay, suddenly empty.
So that is exiting Singapore. Entering Singapore
Through
Woodlands is in the morning. Heavy traffic in the morning usually is from
4:30.
weekdays 4:30, 5 a.m. in the morning already start. 5 a.m. still okay, but after 6 a.m. That's where you see the immigration open up the annex queue, annex counter.
Or aka kandang.
The kandang, the big kandang, the small kandang.
Not kandang babi, kandang kerbau.
Okay. So in the morning is usually morning rush hour until somewhere between about 9:30 a.m. 10.
Correct.
Around there lah. And then in the afternoon, those working in night shift, they will enter Singapore 4:30, 5 until maybe about 7. It's a very short peak hour. Okay, because those working night shift, they will start work at 8, 7, 8, 9. Saturday, Sunday, don't forget.
My God, that one.
Those Singaporeans.
They want to come in, makan lah, farm fuel lah.
Yeah.
Go up to Thailand lah.
Saturday, Sunday, exiting Singapore standard. Saturdays, anytime after 2 p.m. and then the traffic can drag until like maybe in the late afternoon, evening, and then some more. A lot of Singaporeans, they thought that okay lah, we go JB after 6 or after 7, right?
Big mistake.
Then they stuck in the jam. So the whole weekend will be like a jam. So and then the Malaysian side also, you don't forget.
That one terrible. Yeah.
Malaysian side also, Singaporeans, the one weekends, especially Saturdays, Sundays,
Like that.
Sundays.
Oh my God.
The queue for Singaporeans to enter Malaysia will be pretty long.
Yeah, pretty long.
Pretty long. I mean, bopen lah.
Yeah, because
Singapore where to go? Nowhere. Bird Park, zoo.
Batam also ferry 1 hour.
So that is the Malaysian side. Then Then coming back into Singapore, so Saturdays, Sundays especially. I realized Sundays, Singaporeans on a day trip over the weekend, right, will come back to Singapore in the afternoon. Both Woodlands and Tuas checkpoint, right? Queue starts anywhere between like 4:30 and then until the evening, until early evening lah, something like that. This is just a rough guide lah. Okay, that is Woodlands.
It's not really Woodlands, no. Tuas.
Exiting Singapore, peak period is usually in the evening, late afternoon, like just now our timing 4, 5,
4:30 especially 4:30 already start. The queue already start already.
Okay, then until maybe somewhere about 8.
8, yes, 8 or 9 lah.
8 or 9 lah, depending. Sometimes I finish my morning shift, I finish at 8, I reach Tuas checkpoint probably about 9. On some occasions, there's traffic.
There's still traffic, yeah.
But
they clear quite fast.
15 minutes, settle.
Correct. If you really don't want car at all, after 10.
So, yeah lah. I mean, but don't worry lah. For me, personally, I'm not afraid of the jam in Tuas checkpoint.
Correct.
Because it's very fast. 20 minutes, less than 30 minutes, you're really clear. Unlike in Woodland checkpoint, coming into Singapore via Tuas checkpoint, the peak period is, of course lah, in the morning, rush hour traffic.
4:30 start already.
4:30 until maybe like
9:30 finish already. 9:30 finish.
Okay, because these are the group of people that works in the west. all the businesses, factories, right, in the west, in the morning, in the afternoon, not too bad lah. Even if those working in the afternoon shift, night shift, right, coming into Singapore by Tuas, same timing like Woodlands, but still manageable, still not too bad, not to the extent like the queue so behind, you know. It's like still in front of the immigration building, regardless of what timing, whether jam or not, peak period or not, right? Just be mentally prepared lah. If you're stuck in a jam, don't complain lah. Very unpredictable. Just last Sunday, some of the riders mentioned that the jam entering into Singapore was unbelievably bad, terrible. Was very bad jam.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe can ask. Those of you who was there, that jam, right? Maybe you can just put in the comment section below.
But whatever it is, it's all bopian lah.
Singapore and Malaysia has the most busiest land crossing, border crossing
in the world, 300,000 daily, and that number could be increasing. Okay, so hopefully that enlightens you to the border crossings of Singapore and Malaysia, our experience, of course, and also the forgotten group of people lah, the Singaporeans that are staying in Johor.
We are still neighbours. Okay, we require each other. We still require each other to prosper. Malaysians need us. Then we need Malaysia.
Okay lah, so that's it for the vlog, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Give me all of your lies, 'cause you're my demon in disguise. I learned to